Today's episode of The Sit Down with Scott Dion Brown is brought to you by Jeanette McKenzie, Realtor at Forest Hill Signature, Jewelry Forever at jewelryforever.ca, and Beautified by Romina. Enjoy the show.
Broadcasting live from Glenmore Record Studios in Toronto, this is The Sit Down with Scott Dion Brown, your Sunday morning talk show with interesting guests, live musical performances, and the most fun you can fit in your coffee cup. Hosted by Scott Dion Brown and Regine Alaina, this is The Sit Down with Scott Dion Brown.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to episode 319.
Yeah.
319. I'm never usually sitting here. That's fine. 319 of the Sit Down with Scott Dion Brown and host, the one, the only, Scott Dion Brown. Hi, everybody. And we are having some technical difficulties. Okay, so actually just right now, I think we just had some.
Yep.
But as you can see now, I am Scott Dion Brown. That is my name that just appeared, and we're good. And I'm joined, as always, by the greatest co-host in all the galaxy, the one, the only.
Regine Alaina, happy Sunday, everyone. It is officially summer.
Is it?
It is.
When does that actually happen?
Well, the solstice was on the 20th to the 21st, so it is officially. It feels like summer.
I don't know solstices. I don't know about all that.
Well, it's hot outside, isn't it?
It is. I will say that. It's beautifully, it feels like summer.
The fact that you're wearing jeans and a long sleeve shirt, I can't.
You know, I kind of wear the same clothes year round.
You do.
The only difference is like how many layers I put on.
You were wearing a jacket earlier.
You know what it is? Because when I get up in the morning, right, and I'm in the condo, I don't really open the windows very much. And so like, and the temperature is like a little cooler in my unit because like there's AC.
Fair.
So when I look outside quickly out the window, maybe, it's just like, I never really know how it actually feels outside.
Got it.
But we're finally at the point where like the nights themselves are warm. Like I was walking around last night and it was like, oh,
It was hot yesterday.
T-shirt.
Warm yesterday.
Absolutely gorgeous. I mean, I like it. Toronto people complain about every aspect of Toronto weather. Like that
Toronto.
Summers are too hot. But you know what? I don't think the summers are too hot. I like you're going to get cooked and you just bask out in it.
You're weird.
Should I bring in our guest?
Yeah, before you say anything else.
Our guest today is, she's been on the show once before.
Yep.
And
She's brought on many guests after her.
that's true, actually. Yes, that's true. This guest is responsible for like a whole
The
line of
domino
guests
effect,
after her.
yeah.
That's true. Expanded our musical network.
We'll talk about it later.
Yes.
There.
But ladies and gentlemen, please give a warm sit-down welcome to Samantha Aucoin. Hello.
Hello. Thanks, you guys, so much for having me.
Welcome back. Thanks for
Yes.
bringing so many people.
Oh, no problem. My pleasure.
It was, we know Samantha. We know Samantha. I was like, oh my goodness. And then when you started bringing back your music,
Yeah.
it made sense to how you're connected to all of these folks.
Yeah. The music industry. It is It's a small, I feel like it's a small world in Toronto, like for the music industry. Everyone just kind of knows everyone.
Yeah.
I find.
There's those sort of few key venues that I think everybody plays. So you kind of just bump into.
Yeah. Oh,
same people,
totally.
yeah.
Totally. Yeah, for sure.
Everyone knows everyone, and everyone knows Samantha.
I've made a good group of
I love it.
network of friends for sure in the industry, which has been great.
That's incredible.
Thanks.
So how have you been?
I've been good. I've been great. I just got back from Nashville actually this past week, and it was beautiful. There was lots of rain though. It was rainy, I know, which is okay because it was very hot, so it was fine. But yeah, I went down there to write basically, and I had a studio session and cut some demos, which was fun.
That's awesome.
Yeah, no, it was great. It was a really good experience. Very productive. It was a lot of we didn't do a lot of partying down there this trip. It was very much for like writing and
Business.
music. Yeah, exactly. But it was great. It was great.
Nashville is on my bucket list.
Oh, you gotta go. You have to go. The culture there is so lovely, especially if you love music and like you, of course. Have you been?
I haven't, and I really want to go.
You should. You should for sure.
Yeah, I've heard that before. It's like it's like a super it's a music
Hub.
Oh, completely. Yeah, like the Strip Broadway. It's there's a street in Nashville called Broadway, and it's got like all of these live music venues and bars, and each venue is like 3 stories, so each floor has like a different musical act, and it's like it doesn't matter what day it is. It could be like 10 a.m. on a Wednesday. There's gonna be live music throughout the whole Strip, like at all times, which is really cool.
Is it a very more like country focused place, or is there a lot of everything there?
Well, for sure more country focused, but there is the odd venue that is more like jazz focused or funk folk focused. But yeah, it is primarily, I would say, country focused, at least not Strip.
Yeah, I mean, I still would like to love to check it out.
Yeah.
So is your sound more country then, or
no? My sound is more it's like R&B. I would say R&B pop. Yeah. But I mean, the people that write or that are like writing down there and stuff, I feel like they write all genres. Like it's But I find like the live music you go see, it's usually country there.
Sounds awesome.
fun.
Yeah, it was a great time.
It's exciting.
Well, the main reason you're here specifically now, I want to ask you about.
Yes.
Because you just dropped a brand new single and music video.
This is true. I did. Yeah. So this is my first ever song that I released. So I'm so excited that I've been able to do that. It's called Down, Down, Down. And like I was saying, it's kind of more of that R&B feel. Amy Winehouse is a huge like inspiration for me. Same with like Jessie Reyez and like Jessie Murph. And Adele. Those are like all huge like musical inspirations, especially when I'm writing. So I'm so excited. I just released this on the 20th. So I think that was 2 days ago. Yeah, 2 days ago.
Gosh.
Yeah, it was
Brand new.
It literally just came out. So it's been received really well. So I've been so happy. It's just been like a whirlwind. It's been fun.
Do we get to see it?
Well, we have a clip. We have a clip.
That's exciting.
That is exciting.
So everybody, please. So what we want you to do down in the link in the description, there is a link to this video. So make sure you go to that and watch it and like it and comment. And then also there's a link to add the song to whatever playlist that you use, Spotify, Apple Music.
It's on all streaming platforms.
Yes. So here's a little snippet, so like a 30-second snippet or so of Down, Down, Down.
Awesome.
And like I said, we've been having technical issues, so hopefully it's fine. But if it's not, again, links down below.
Yeah,
here it is.
Yes.
Check this out.
Slip out the shower, I leave my hair down to get naughty. I couldn't give less of a fucking care. Baby said truth, mistake for yours and good. All is no good. I keep losing my head to the girls in your bed, and I crave the end. Oh, your world isn't good for me. Your world is no good. Eagles been dying while I stay lying down, down, down.
Okay.
Okay, well, you got a snippet.
I think it deserves a restart.
We're gonna try it one more time. I want you guys to hear it properly.
Yes.
But you guys more or less got the sense of it. But okay.
No. Let's give
Regine
it.
says we should.
We should try it again.
It's only fair.
No, I agree. I actually agree.
I was like, no. We're not playing it choppy.
Okay, here we go.
Let's try it again.
A better preview of Down, Down, Down.
Slip out the shower, I leave my hair down to get naughty. I couldn't give less of a fucking care. Girl on the TV said some hard truths, how I've mistaken lucky for you. Your world isn't good for me. Your world is no good. I keep losing my head to the girls in your bed, and I crave the end. Oh, your world isn't good for me. Your world is no good.
Good call, Regine. Yeah. So that was a snippit
Yes, of the music video.
of Down, Down, Down.
Yes.
It's very sensual
Oh.
sounding. A nice sound. A nice sound. I get the Amy. I get the Adele. I
she's a
get the
big-
Jessie.
She's a big inspo. They're all big inspos for me, for sure. But yeah, that music video, we actually shot that, honestly, not that long ago. I think we shot that on June 1st.
Oh,
so
wow.
it was like 22, literally 22 days ago, 20 days before we released the song. And it was shot by an incredible DOP. His name's Ash Taylor. I was so thankful when he was like happy to be on board. He's a good friend of mine, and he's just amazing. So if you have anyone that you want to like shoot a music video or anything, shout out to Ash. I had a great team there that day. We shot it at Viva Studios in Etobicoke.
Yeah.
It was really nice, like a really nice spot. And they were really generous letting us be there for so long. So it was a good shoot day.
It's a great video.
Thank you.
That we saw.
We've seen
Yes.
only the beginning.
Yes, just a little
right.
tease. So watch the full thing. It's a fun time, and my whole band was there, which was great as well. I'll list off my
Yeah, go
players.
for it.
Yes, definitely.
So for keys, we have Charlie Alto. He's amazing. He's a great friend of mine. Incredible pianist. And then Brent Redman. He's the bassist and he plays guitar as well in the music video. And then we have Dan Della Rocca, who is our drummer. Such a good name. Love his name. But yeah, they all killed it. So super grateful for everyone that was involved. And
Nice. They do have cool musician names. Even Alto is a cool name for a musician.
Charlie Alto,
Yeah.
Brent Redman, Della Rocca. Yeah, I know. I'm like, I want a cool name.
You
Mine's,
do have a cool name.
you think so? I don't know.
Yeah.
Samantha Aucoin.
But it rolls nicely.
Yeah.
It rolls
Sure.
nicely.
Okay, well that's good.
It's always
Makes me
nice to
happy.
have your actual Govey name be a nice stage name.
Yeah.
Mine too, I know. Scott Dion Brown.
Yeah, yours is great too.
Because like Scott Brown is just like, meh.
But Dion, like,
You gotta add
It
a
gives it
little
that extra
spice.
level.
Yeah.
little flavor
Yeah.
to it for sure.
It's weird because I started using that like a long time ago now. But now every now and again I'll see something that like was before that, or like it'll be like, oh, something by Scott Brown. And that actually I don't even know how to say like I
Give
don't
you the ick.
but it feels like it's not me.
Oh, okay.
Like
Identity
I'm so,
crisis.
I guess like I'm so used to that now.
Yeah.
I almost don't like, and I see that I'm like, oh no, I don't know. I almost don't know.
When it's Scott Brown, you don't. It's weird.
yeah.
It's like when we got the recognition certificate for the JR concert, and it says Scott Brown and Regine Alaina. I was like, who's Scott Brown?
Scott Brown.
I don't know who that
Weird.
is.
Who is
I know who that
that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Well,
So it
anyways,
goes.
so Samantha, tell us a little bit more about the song.
Yeah, for sure. So,
Sorry.
no, I love.
We can just keep going.
I know,
in
we
all different
can. I remember the
directions.
last time I was on here, we rambled for
We
forever,
did.
and we probably will again.
I will again.
That's
Yeah, it will definitely happen. Anyway, so the song, kind of wild how it all kind of came to be. I wasn't working with a producer initially, and I wasn't in the studio until this past December. I had met this guy. His name's Danny Lopez. He is one of the guitarists in this band called Harm and Ease. They're a pretty well-known rock band in Canada. And basically, I had met him, I think, about a year ago at some networking thing. I went with my friend. Her name is McKenzie. She's also a musician, and she's
all these people are going to be on our show.
yes. Oh my God, I will get her.
All of them
See you all soon, by the way. See you all
Yes,
soon.
exactly, absolutely. So anyways, we had met kind of at this like networking thing, and then I was pretty focused on acting and wasn't really. I mean, I was writing. I've been writing music for forever, but I just haven't really been writing for myself. And so then this past, I guess maybe November, December, I finally reached out to Danny, who's a producer as well. I reached out and I was like, hey, like I'd love to get in the studio. I saw he like posted something about like producing for people. And I had heard really great things. So I was like, you know what, I'm just going to bite the bullet and see where this goes. And so we had like a few scheduling conflicts to meet up. And then eventually the day, it was like this one morning, I literally like got out of the shower and I like went down to my piano and I started writing down. And I wrote it in one sitting.
Wow.
Nice.
And it was just one of those songs that just like happened really quickly. And so then I got a random message. I went to work and then I got a random message from him and he was like, hey, like I know our days weren't working, but like I'm free right now. Are you by chance free right now to get into the studio for our first like session? And I was like, honestly, yeah, I am right now, so I can. And it was very convenient. Where I was living at the time was right around from the studio, so it was just like, yeah, it was very, very convenient.
Talk about timing.
Timing was everything with this. So anyways, I go to the studio and I meet him and we hit it off and it was just like a really great vibe in general. And then I had sent him some other things that I had written, but then when I got there, I was like, I wrote this song today. I was like, can I show you? And he was like, sure. So I sit down on his keyboard and I play the song and he's like, we need to do this song. Like, this is the song we need to start with. So that was the first song we did. And it was just so like coincidental that I ended up writing it that morning and we weren't even supposed to have a session and then we did. But yeah, so
it feels like destiny.
It honestly, it was so weird. It was, it was very, very weird. And then as we just kept working on the song, like throughout the next like few weeks to come, it just kind of all like came together and I was just so happy and it was such a pleasant experience working with him. And so he's doing my project, my EP. So yeah, I'm very excited. So we're working on a few other songs right now that aren't released, but they will be sometime in the near future, I think.
You heard it here first.
Yes.
Fantastic.
Yes. Yeah. But it was, very, very, I'm very, very grateful for him and for the whole team.
How many renditions of the song did you guys go through?
Not many, honestly.
Because you wrote it so great in the beginning.
Well, no, I mean, nothing really changed. I mean, I had just written it on my keyboard. So I think what had changed is just like some instrumentation. Like we added all of the instruments and stuff, and that was not done by me. That was done by actually who played guitar and bass on the track was this guy named John Goodblood, who is the other guitarist in that band Harmonies. And so yeah, he laid down that for us, and then the drums were programmed. They weren't live drums, but it was like a live drum kit.
Yeah.
You get it. You get it. So we didn't go through many like different versions of the song, but obviously we had like different mixes and stuff before it got mixed and mastered. And then his name's Miles Ehrlich. He mixed and mastered the track, and so he's going to be our mix and master guy for the project.
Sweet.
I think when you release your EP, you should bring your whole band on.
I think so too.
And then we can do something.
that would
and
be
it'll
so much fun.
probably be in your...
Yeah.
Oh wait, are we allowed to talk about that?
we've talked a little
We've
bit
talked,
about it.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
We sprinkled
Is this a
here and
secret?
there.
When I first, yeah,
microphone.
that might,
Do something?
no, it was the same. It was just the
This is what I did before. Okay, hold on.
It was yeah. Wait,
sprinkled the yay.
I've mentioned in the past it was something I was planning to do, and then last week we did say something along the lines of like big stuff is happening. So yeah, basically I am planning to open a studio, and it's really looking like that's happening very soon.
Yay.
So yeah, big stuff coming.
Can't
down
wait to be a
the
guest there.
There you go. We'll bring your band
Yeah, I'll bring my
on.
band. Bring them all.
Bring more bands on.
Yeah, I'll just bring everyone.
We love having you on.
Aw, I love being on.
Not because you bring people, but because
But-
we
Well,
have
that's one of the
I mean,
reasons.
I mean, we chatted
We
for
love
almost,
networking.
3 hours last time?
Last time we chatted for a long
It was a
time.
long episode.
It was a long episode. I loved
Longer
it
than our
though.
episode.
We all yapped like, yeah, it was a yap fest. I was happy about it though.
I mean, that's how you know it's good. That's how it's good.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
So, question for you, because
Yes.
the name of your song is Down, Down, Down.
Uh-huh.
Were you inspired by the sit down to name the song Down, Down, Down?
You know
obviously,
what?
yes.
Obviously.
Just out
Of
of
course I
curiosity.
was. Of course I was.
Like, did you write it around the same time? you were
Basically,
here?
yes, of course. No, for sure. No, I truthfully, I had just gotten out of a relationship at the time, and
It went down, down.
it went.
It worked.
Yeah, it does work. And then it was this like situationship, if you will.
Okay.
It was like one of those things, one of those fun things that we do in this society now. And it just like, I don't know, I found myself really like consumed in the person, kind of lost myself in them a bit, and just kind of like forgot about my own stuff for a minute there. And so it just got to the point where I was like, okay, I need to like leave, get out of this, just, for my own mental sanity. And so, yeah, I think it was just like maybe 2 days later after I had like officially ended things with that person, where I had written the song, and like in the song I talk about what's the chorus? Oh, it's like, your world isn't good for me and your word is no good. I keep losing my head, blah 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 blah. Yeah, so the down 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 was just, it just kind of stemmed from, what is the lyrics leading up to it? Not me like blanking right now. What are my lyrics?
Sunday morning. It's okay.
It's Sunday morning. Wait, it's you know what I feel like right now? Those YouTube videos where they have to like explain their lyrics, they go through the lyrics and explain them.
You don't need to do that. Don't worry.
No. I won't. But
it's part of the song. Just listen to it.
Yeah, it's part of the song. Listen to it, and you'll get it. You'll get it. But yeah, it was about that. So
it just feels very because I don't know how I actually feel in real life about like the idea of like not destiny, but like that the universe is kind of, I don't know, but there are there have been times when I'm either writing something, or sometimes it's where I'm working on like a video or something, where it almost feels like it's like the universe is coming together for it. And as I hear you telling me the story about how this song came to be, it just sort of feels like that happened.
Honestly, yeah, it was a very weird time. It did kind of feel like I know, as cliche or cheesy as it sounds, it did kind of feel like fate a little bit, like very meant to be. Everything just kind of like fell into place that day, when I wrote the song and then went to the studio. And I feel like since then, and just while working on music, I just feel like more things like that have been happening. Just like, I don't know, I feel like that happens when you're doing something that's like good for you, or like on your path, like in line with your, I don't know, aligned with you. I feel like the universe kind of pushed it a little bit, for sure.
You were on a little detour, and then once you finally realize, like, let's step out of this situationship, that's where literally everything moved forward for you.
Totally.
So it's not down, down, down. You went up, up, up.
I went up, up, up. After I wrote down, down, down. Yeah, exactly. Next song. Perfect. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if that's... Like, there have been times, for example, like, if I'm like... In fact, it even happened with the Minecraft video. But like what you just said about how like it kind of feels like if you're when you're taking on a path, or on maybe the right path or something.
Yeah.
Like, and I don't know what that is, but like I remember when I was looking for stuff to make the video, and this happened many times. Even when I was doing my first short film, it's like, okay, I'm looking for a costume piece. I need something that'll work, and I went to like Gerrard Square Mall. And I know that there's a place that sells T-shirts there. Yeah, but
I love that.
But I was looking for a specific type of color, right?
Yeah.
There's a specific blue that the guy in Minecraft wears.
So you didn't thrift it?
I went there first. They didn't have anything. But I went to Gerrard Square Mall, to the place I knew that sells T-shirts. It's like a T-shirt printing place.
Okay.
And they had one shirt in that color, in the size that fits me.
No way.
Yeah,
I
just
was waiting
that one.
for you.
Yeah, it's weird because it feels that way. And I understand my logical brain's like, like you went to the thrift store first, you didn't see it, then you went to this store and it was there. And if you hadn't been there, you would have gone somewhere else. But every now and again, there's something weird. It's like, especially thrifting for stuff. If I'm looking for a costume piece, it's like, I'll find exactly what I was looking for, and there's only one. You know
what you should have worn? Your thrifted animal print.
Oh, you could have been matching me.
It's your brand.
Every time I'm on this, the last time I was on this, I was wearing animal print, and I am today.
And it's in your video,
music
too.
video. So
I'm going to remember that for next time.
Okay. Well, then we can match.
We'll coordinate. And you should get on that too.
Yeah, absolutely.
I don't think I own anything that has animal print.
Can thrift some.
Yeah, it's time.
Scott, go find me something.
Yeah, exactly, Scott. We'll send you on the
You're
mission.
You're a thrifter. Go for it.
Yeah.
You know what? And then I'll go looking for it, and it'll be right there.
It will be. It will be meant to be.
Exactly.
Yes.
Exactly.
My size and all.
Absolutely.
There you go.
Can't wait. I'm looking forward to it. I'll be twinning, or I guess
Tripleting.
Yeah.
And then your whole band will have like something.
Oh my God. I know. I need to get them on that.
Everybody.
You should get them like I guess musicians, do you sweat when you're performing? Get them like a
you get into it.
handkerchief or something.
Right. I should do that in animal print. Oh, that's a great.
Like a little pocket square.
Yeah, exactly.
Pull it out of their vest.
Great idea.
It's actually
honestly.
functionally a good idea.
It
I've
is
never
functionally
thought
a
of
good
that.
idea.
You
Then they
should
can
do
just
it.
like.
For like your next performances, have
my God,
everyone
have
like a
it-
little bit of something.
Absolutely.
Well, because
That's a good idea.
I always liked
That's a good idea.
I always liked when it gets like sweaty on stage because you feel cool. You
And
know?
it gets sweaty. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Absolutely.
It's like the pictures look better,
they do.
and you just kind of feel like you're just like,
They do.
you know.
Yeah.
Totally know what that feels
But
like. I've seen that
It
happen
gets
on
hot.
stage.
Remember
But
one time I was performing and I don't know why I did this, but it was just like a sitting down acoustic thing with my pianist, and I brought a fur coat on stage for some reason to sit. It was
the
like off
style.
the shoulder. It was for style, but I was like, and it was cold outside, so I was like, it'll be cold. It was so
The
hot.
lights are
I don't know
on.
why I decided to do that. It was such an interesting decision of mine. Can't speak right now.
it's okay.
So halfway through the gig, you're just like melting.
Oh, I
You're
was
like, screw
dying.
it.
Literally, I was like, okay, this is like falling off.
As you
me
watch
right now.
her, like it slowly starts. to
Slowly,
come
like get
down.
lower on my arms. Yeah, exactly.
It's I mean, you know, the fashion, it's an important choice because it's like, hey, this is the look.
It's true.
You know,
The brand, if you will.
suffering for our
Well,
art.
it's like you think about
Yes.
like Ariana Grande. She is known for the ponytail, so
Yeah.
you'll be known for the animal print.
I love it. I would love to be known for the animal print.
There you go.
I would love that so much.
There you go.
Yeah.
Move aside, Scary Spice. We got a new girl in town.
Oh my gosh. I love the Spice Girls.
Does she still wear animal print?
Probably.
I
No?
don't know. Like
haven't-
I think
Feel like-
she's in like one of those Got Talents for one.
Yeah, I think I saw
somewhere.
her or something
But
recently.
I don't think I've ever seen her wear animal print.
Although to be honest,
Mel B, right? That's who it is.
Yeah.
yeah,
Like imagine like
I can't remember.
if they all grew. I know there are like talks about them coming back together or whatever, but like
Yeah.
imagine you're Emma Bunton and you're just out and about with pigtails. They'd be
Right.
like, oh, this is actually you, or are you?
yeah.
like her, or you mean like her or her persona?
Yeah.
Yeah, her persona.
Like, are you Baby Spice today, or are you actually Emma Bunton
Right.
today? Like, I wonder if like
Yeah.
Victoria Beckham feels like posh when
Right.
she's in a little black dress.
I feel like maybe she's just sort of posh all the time
She
though.
is. She is very posh.
And that's just her.
Yeah,
That's okay.
she was my favorite Spice Girl.
It's funny. We were talking about Spice Girls yesterday, and my husband said the same thing.
Really?
Posh.
Yeah.
No, the favorite.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The favorite,
Both our favorites were
Who's your
posh.
favorite?
Posh, yeah.
I liked Baby Spice. I
I'd
did
say
like Posh Spice.
I'd say she's.
I also liked Baby Spice.
I think she's my second favorite.
I also liked Sporty Spice.
Oh, yeah.
And my stepdad would like tie my hair up to that super high ponytail.
I love that.
Just so that I could feel like Sporty Spice for a day.
That's so sweet.
Or
Was
the
she
pigtails.
was she arguably like the most musically successful? I feel like she did more stuff outside of the Spice
Like
Girls.
solo?
Yeah. I would say, because she still does music.
Yeah.
And you know, she
What's
also
her name
did that.
again?
Also Mel.
Oh yeah, Mel C.
Mel B.
Mel B.
Mel B.
Mel-
That's Scary Spice.
Mel C.
Or Mel C?
Well, let's Google this.
Yeah, I thought it was Mel B, but maybe not.
Not us like questioning our Spice Girls knowledge.
I can't remember which. I want to say. Okay, hang on. I'm going to make an educated guess.
Go for it.
I'm going to see if it's in my brain, if it's like in my memory somewhere. I want to say that Mel.
You are right.
What did I
Mel
say?
C.
Is sporty?
Yeah.
Oh, it's Mel C. Who's Mel B?
Scary.
Oh, yeah. Oh, right. Okay, yes.
Mel C,
Sorry.
Mel B.
Sorry.
Yeah, and then it's Victoria Beckham,
I'm confused.
and then it's Ginger Spice, which is Jerry Halliwell, and Baby Spice is Emma Bunton.
I gave you that earlier.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That,
You
that was
can't take
a,
that from
you
me.
said.
that's actually one I didn't know, but you said it, so now I can say I
Now you
I had it.
remember.
Oh, tell you what I want, whatever.
We were at Brazen had yesterday before Keith Urban, and they were playing Spice Girls. And there was a group of women at a table near us, and one of the ladies was wearing a Spice Girls t-shirt, and I'm like, look at her go. And she was just like having the best time of her life.
I love that.
I loved Spice Girls. It was my first concert that I went to.
Really?
I was 7.
What?
And my uncle surprised me. I was staying in Ohio for the summer with them, and he told me we were gonna go watch Mulan in the drive-in theater.
Right. Okay. Cool.
And then we just kept driving
Love a
and
drive-in.
driving and driving. And I was like, why are we all dressed up to go to the movies, not realizing that he was taking me to the concert?
Oh my god.
I don't remember much from the concert.
Fair enough. You
I
were
was
7. Yeah. Makes sense.
But he always says like his favorite thing is like having me on his shoulders and like all the women just like around him being like, "Aw, that's so sweet."
I love that.
And he was like, and there was no lineup at the bar
Yeah, I guess there wouldn't. Yeah.
because everyone was just there.
Young to drink, probably.
No, like all the women and we're all just actually watching. And
Oh.
it's not like, you know, when you go to like a country concert, for example, like Keith Urban, there were so many drunk people last night.
Yes.
Right.
Different vibe.
Oh, I bet. Where was it last night?
Budweiser.
Budweiser. Nice. That's awesome.
I love people watching, especially when they're drunk.
Oh, I love
It's
people
so fun. When you see them like ready to fall, you're like, ah.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that would be fun. Were you guys like on the grass or were you guys?
We did the lawn yesterday.
Nice.
Yeah.
I've never done the lawn seats, actually.
I've done both. Actually, my first concert ever was there when I was little. It was Katy Perry.
Aww.
She was my first.
Sweet.
Cute.
Yeah.
On the lawns?
No, I wasn't on the lawn for that one, but I have been on the lawn for I can't remember where or for who, but
I feel like the lawn is a good place depending on who you're watching. Because we went and saw Pentatonics, and the lawn, we sat in the lawn, and literally everyone was sitting where we were so used to standing on the lawn.
I
It's a different
see.
vibe.
Yeah.
But then, like, if you go to a country concert or even Bryan Adams,
everyone's standing.
the lawn is a great place.
Yeah.
So you wanted to stand?
It was cheaper.
No, but I mean, on times when you've been on the lawn, you would prefer to stand rather than sit.
It's more fun. It feels
Yeah.
like
The
more of like
vibe.
a vibe. Yeah. But then if you're just sitting on the grass, like you might as well just be sitting in the seats.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Exactly.
Yeah,
And
it's
then
like-
people get mad at you if you're standing in front of them. I'm like, well, you saw us standing here. Go
Yeah.
move over.
Exactly.
Makes sense. So Pentatonics was more of a seated type concert.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
That does make sense because all a cappella, right?
Yeah.
So,
Was that a good show?
oh, I would love to see them. I've never seen them live.
They're
but
so good live.
Yeah, I bet. Oh, I bet. That'd be so cool.
I've seen too many concerts live.
My first concert was the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
What do you
What?
mean? What?
They did
Explain.
like.
Just waiting to drop that on
I know,
us. He was
right?
like,
Well,
I'm
no, I
gonna
realized
let
that once you guys started talking about first concerts, I was
tell
like,
us
I know mine.
more.
What?
They did like a I guess it was around when the movies were coming out.
okay.
But they did like a tour.
You're
This
aging
is so
yourself.
funny.
Right?
Yeah, whatever. But they did like a tour
funny.
where like the Ninja Turtles wearing like, I guess they were people in rubber suits.
No way. They were like wearing actual.
Full out,
As they do
like-
in the movie.
Yes, like the full out
my
Ninja Turtles.
gosh.
And they had songs
Stop.
and they had
Love
instruments
that.
and they came out.
Is this what inspired your music career?
Yeah,
I'm
my life
dead.
was permanently changed.
I'm actually dead.
That makes a lot of sense to why you do all your covers the way that you do.
And I used to have, in fact, I might still be around. I don't know. I used to have this tape that was like,
Oh my god.
it was like a, I guess it's a behind, it's like a little documentary
Oh my god.
about the Ninja Turtles.
They did inspire your
Yeah, on
careers.
tour.
That is really sweet,
Yeah.
actually.
But the
I
documentary
love it.
video, it talks about the turtles like they're real.
Yeah.
So remember, there's a part of the video where like they're interviewing like a record executive, and he's like, "Yeah, I first met the turtles. They were like eating some pizza,
Oh my
and then they
God.
talked to me about wanting to start this tour." And they went about it the whole thing like
my
they talk about like it's a
goodness.
real
I
thing.
love this.
And then I don't remember any of their songs.
Okay.
All I remember from the concert is that
How old are you?
Oh yeah.
I must have been like very small, like
Okay,
4, 3. I don't know.
Oh,
okay,
okay,
okay.
okay.
The only thing I remember is that like the shredder came, and they
what?
did the shredder is like the bad guy in the Ninja
Oh,
Turtles.
okay, right.
Yeah. That's it. The
Did
shredder.
Master Splinter come out?
I feel like he did, but I don't really remember. The only thing I remember is that they defeated Shredder at the end.
Of course.
Of course.
But the thing that was cool is, I remember they did it by like, they put him inside a box or something on stage.
Yeah.
the magician.
And then suddenly the box, like, it went like, it got small, like, and like shot away. It was like a special effect. And to this day, I don't know how they did it.
You weren't just 4 and it just seemed like
I
that.
just remember it being the most amazing thing I'd ever seen. And to this day, I don't know. Like, I know how they would do it now, but like, they didn't have giant LED screens.
Have
then.
you checked YouTube to see if any of those clips are revived? And
I did
online?
look. I found clips from that videotape that I used to have, but actual concert footage, I didn't see. And
That's
really
funny.
iconic concert though.
I love that for you.
You know.
I
That
can't-
sounds iconic.
Yeah, especially for your first concert.
Like that's pretty cool.
Yeah. It was at
Turtles?
Sky Dome.
oh,
Really?
Yeah. It was like a stadium concert.
I love that.
I'm so like intrigued. I'd love to see like visuals from that show. Just
That's why I was like, have you checked online to see if there's such a thing?
It was I watched recently and I'm like the suits don't look real at all.
But did it look like what they had in that movie?
Yes, in fact, should we just look at a picture?
Yeah.
Do you guys wanna
yeah,
see?
I think we should.
Okay, hang on. Let me.
Let's pull her up.
Okay, hang on. I want to show you guys this. Okay.
Ninja Turtles.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Turtles.
In concert. Let's see.
You gotta put the year, Scott.
Oh yeah, what year was that when you were 3?
This was like.
Oh my life.
Okay, hang on. Let me show the people.
Oh yeah, sorry, we're reacting. We're teasing them right now.
Let me show the people here.
My
right, hang on.
Lanta.
That is kind of scary.
I have a
Looking at it
question.
now-
Where's Lanta?
Like Atlanta? What do you
I
mean?
don't know, cause like
Oh, I've heard you say that. You're talking about that expression
my
you said.
Lanta.
Yeah, I don't know where that's from.
I don't know either.
Okay, look at this.
Anyways.
So the thing that I noticed.
Okay, so that's scary. That's
see that one looks more like. Go click on that. That one looks more, if it will ever load, looks like the actual Ninja Turtles from the movie.
okay.
Yeah.
No, guys, this is like I don't know if I'd been able
Have
to
you
do
ever
that when
watched
I was
that
3.
movie?
I haven't seen it yet.
She's also a lot younger than us.
Fair enough. Look at them. Like, they're rocking.
Oh, you mean the original one, not the new? I think there's a
Yeah,
new
the
one.
original.
I have seen the OG one, but
The OG one is the best one.
yeah.
Look at them.
That
Look
just
at them rocking.
Oh yeah, no,
The
I mean,
horrifying Teenage Mutant Ninja
That
Turtles.
looks
That is what
cool,
it
but-
says on.
So I will say you're right. These pictures kind of make them look a little scary.
But
they look like
They're-
animatronics.
Their eyes look very. There's something creepy about it. But what I've noticed, I think, with this is like because they were their stage costumes, right?
Yeah,
You never really saw them up close,
I see.
and
Okay.
like
but what if you had like front row seats?
What?
I guess so. But again, there was never like a close up, and I noticed like the mouths are always quite open.
Okay.
See?
Oh
Yeah.
my god, I love that.
This is so funny.
Turtle Tunes.
Yeah.
Turtle tunes.
That's adorable.
That is-
It was-
adorable.
Oh no, that's not it. That's not. That's.
You know,
more
it's kind of
modern.
giving like Chuck E. Cheese.
Yeah, right. That's what I'm saying. Like animatronic vibes.
Isn't it crazy to think
Almost like
that
Five Nights at Freddy's.
like a baseball sized stadium, like a 50,000 person stadium in
But,
downtown
like,
Toronto,
Think about how hot the
for
Ninja
those.
Turtles
I know.
were back then.
the kids to see them.
Do they serve pizza? Because
I
that would
wish-
be that would be a miss on their part. If
That would
there
be
was
like
no
obvious
pizza.
that that's what they should do.
Yeah, they should.
I don't remember.
Fair
Like
enough.
I said, all I
You were
remember
3.
I can remember my view. I can remember my view, and I can remember at the end Shredder came
Right.
and they
Look for
defeated
Shredder.
him. Okay,
We're like, let's see Shredder.
in concert.
Is the screen sharing right now so they can
Yeah.
see what we're doing?
See, I do
hope
not
so.
remember him looking like that, but that must be what he looked like here. Yeah, I guess this is what his costume was.
Let's see. Oh,
So I guess you could actually see a bunch of his face, but I think that is what it looked like on stage.
interesting.
And then they defeated him somehow,
Interesting.
and they like put him. In fact, here, I bet you this is the end. See right here? See that thing?
Yeah.
Or maybe that's where he came in. Anyway, I remember they had him at the end. He stood at something like that, and then it went like he zoomed away.
Okay.
Anyway,
Interesting.
incredible visual effects.
Love
And,
it. I love that was your first concert.
Yeah.
What
me
was your
too.
first non-child concert?
Like,
mean-
like, yeah.
like a Hollywood.
The funny thing about it is I have no idea, but if I had to guess,
yeah.
Because you've been to a lot of concerts too.
yeah, the last the concerts that my earliest memory of a concert outside of the Turtles would have been one that I went to with my friends, I think.
Okay.
And that might have been Oasis.
Are you going to the?
I was going to
one
say
next-
they're playing
Yeah.
soon.
Yeah, we got tickets.
You got tickets? I didn't get tickets, but I kind of want to get are they sold out already? I really want to try and get like last minute, like.
Let's check online right now.
I don't know if they are.
Ticketmaster.
So I know. So at the time that we went for tickets,
Yeah.
it was like a lottery thing. So you had like I remember you said it.
Oh, okay.
And
It's
like
like
I didn't get
the
in the lottery. My brother didn't get in, but my friend Colin did, and he got our tickets. So it's like all three of us tried, and he got them.
Which day are you going?
I don't remember, but I think the first day because I think they added more
Oh,
days
the first
after.
day is sold out.
Yeah,
Second day.
that checks out.
yeah.
The
Is
25th.
Rogers Stadium even built yet?
I think it's not quite, but it's going to be close.
It's going to be soon.
I was like,
You know, the thing is,
there shows?
apparently it's like
Soon.
it's not a permanent. It's like a semi-permanent space in that, like, it's not like an actual stadium. It's basically just bleachers that they're putting up. So, but I think so because I think the
Hopefully
first
the
concert
weather
there
cooperates.
isn't the first concert there going to be a K-pop group? Is that
Yeah,
accurate?
Blackpink.
Oh, that's going to be the first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's crazy
Okay.
because I know people, I think we talked about this on the show, where people are getting Rogers Stadium and Rogers Center mixed up.
Yeah.
Like one of my friends, she's been on our show. I'm not going to say her name just in case. She got tickets to one of the concerts and thought that it was at Rogers Center. And she's not from Toronto.
Oh,
so
no.
apparently like people have been booking hotels around Rogers Center,
Oh, boy.
not realizing it's quite a trek
It
to
is.
Rogers Stadium.
It is quite a track.
I don't even think there are that many hotels near Rogers Stadium.
Where is it again? I know
It's in Downsview Park.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
It's almost like it's not a good idea to like have the same name on a bunch of different places.
Well, Rogers, you should have thought about that before you did that.
Well, they're gonna.
We should just change it back to the Sky Dome.
Yeah.
And then
especially in the same city.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
that's very confusing.
Yes.
It is very confusing.
especially because it's not even open yet.
Yeah, exactly. That's true.
They're probably going to have to open more hotels in that area.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Because I'm not even sure. Yeah, I don't know
I think
what's
there's
up that
one
way.
hotel in that
Airbnb
area.
will go crazy that weekend.
sure.
Imagine
Oh
the
my gosh.
TTC. Imagine there was a closure on the TTC that weekend. Oh,
Oh my gosh.
not going for all you people
The
going.
city, yeah, literally knock on everything.
Goodness.
Yeah, it would be mayhem.
Yes,
But
Are you excited to see Oasis?
I am, because like, those guys, especially the two brothers. I mean, they broke up for the longest time because they like just couldn't stand each other.
Right.
So there's always this part of you that's like, is the concert even going to happen? Like, are they going to make it far enough into the tour? Or Are they
Right.
gonna, like,
Yeah.
But I was happy
Will
that they
won't
finally. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But there's I would say Oasis was a huge influence on me, especially in the early days of starting a band. I remember I used to like purposely.
Is that why the Zach, I don't say Zach Brown band, the Scott Dion Brown band? No. Symphony of Nine band are all going to the concert together.
we are pretty much, yes.
Are
Wait,
you
what's
gonna-
that? The Symphony of...
Oh, that was my band.
Oh, the other...
Those
Okay.
guys right there on the wall.
Hey!
Yeah.
Awesome.
Are all four of you going?
Yeah, it's my brother.
I
Did my
see
brother get
five. I
tickets?
see 5 people.
Oh yeah, we were a 5-piece, and then we became a 4-piece.
I
later.
see. Okay.
So right now there's sort of 4 members, although we don't really play anymore. But it was.
They've turned into the Scott Dion Brown band.
Ah, okay. That's what I thought. That is what it's called now.
That's
okay.
my current iteration.
I see.
But like in the early days, so like Liam Gallagher, for example, like when he sings, he has his microphone like up here, and he does this thing where his hands are behind it. He's like, yeah, he sings like that.
Yeah.
And I remember when I first started playing, like I put
gosh,
my microphone
Scott.
up here, and I like sang up to it like that.
You tried.
And then my first guitar that I bought, actually second guitar, because my first guitar was like a used one I just got really cheap. But my first guitar that I spent money on, it was like a big red, like the hollow body, the big hollow body guitars that are kind of like, they're not acoustic, but they kind of like have the violin Fs on
Yeah.
them. It was a big red one. And I bought that because that's what Noel Gallagher used. Yeah.
Truly inspired.
Yeah.
So it was a big, they were like, yeah. When I was really getting into music, they were like,
So you
my
gonna buy
focus.
merch? You gotta buy merch.
Gotta buy merch.
Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gotta.
Yeah, I probably will
Have
get
Definitely.
a t-shirt.
Oh, I'm so jealous. I hope I can get a ticket. We'll see.
Get her a t-shirt.
Yeah, get me a t-shirt
right.
if I can.
I got you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, it's gonna be. I think it'll be a good show.
Oh, it's gonna be great.
Yeah,
You're gonna love it.
and I don't think they've put out. Have they put out a new song? I don't think they have, like a new Oasis song.
Yes.
I don't know.
Because I at
don't
one point had all of their albums, and I don't know if they've put out any new ones. I know that they put out
I feel like a
solo
fake
stuff.
friend. I'm like, I don't know.
I don't know, because I know Liam Gallagher's been touring on his own, Noel's been touring on his own, and they've been putting out solo
I
stuff.
wonder if they'll do solo sections.
Like some songs.
I don't know, maybe 1 or 2.
Maybe.
Like, didn't the Jonas Brothers do that? Like some of them, like they'll individually.
I think
do
so.
their
Yeah,
own
they did.
solos,
They
and
did
then-
that.
Do you know their tickets are not selling?
Jonas
Really?
Brothers?
Wait, that's crazy.
If you look, there's so many cheap tickets on Ticketmaster for their Toronto show.
What?
For all those in Toronto, if you want to see the Jonas
Yeah,
Brothers,
wait.
here's your plug-in.
Hold up. I'm gonna check.
Yeah, I was checking the other day, and I was like, oh,
I remember we had this conversation where I was like, I don't know any Jonas Brothers songs, and then it turns out I did.
before the
Oh.
Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
no,
No,
Grey Cup.
before the Grey
Cup.
Cup.
Oh, okay. Oh, I think we talked about
did we
this
talk
on
about
our.
that?
We talked about this on our last one.
It's come full circle.
He's like, I don't know any songs.
But then when I saw
You're
it,
like,
I
you
actually
definitely
did.
do.
I did. And then I knew some of the solo stuff.
Yeah.
See?
Still get jealous.
See, you do know.
Although I can't remember what song it was again.
I want to go to their concert, but I'm waiting to see.
I think it was Joe's song that you were referring to before that you like didn't think you
That I
knew and then you
didn't
knew. I think it was like Cake by the
Cake,
Ocean,
yeah.
maybe.
Oh yeah, I know that one. Yeah.
Everyone knows
yeah, yeah.
that.
No,
That-
but I mean the Jonas Brothers song. There was one of theirs.
Oh.
What's one of their songs? Because I remember I was like, oh, I know this song. I just don't remember what it is.
Like
Google it.
so many. Hold on.
I know. I was just
Like-
Google.
Like Jonas Brothers songs. Hold on.
They have.
Although I probably won't know it from the title unless the title has like the name in it. I would need to hear the melody.
Samantha's on it.
Well, okay, but like a newer one.
I don't
Or
know.
like
I
an older one.
older
Whatever they
Oh,
did in
'cause, like,
their concert.
They would have played Sucker for sure. Like
Oh, I'm a sucker. Oh, yeah, that's what it is. For you. Do, 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 do. Yeah,
Yeah.
okay. Yeah, it's a good song. I didn't know that was them.
That's them.
So they're not selling
But
out, eh?
No.
Interesting. Wait, I'm gonna buy all the tickets.
Yeah.
No, don't do that.
No, I'm kidding. But I just mean like I'm probably going to get a ticket. When is it? When are they playing? August 21st. August 21st.
There you go. Come on, everybody.
Come on.
Get those tickets
Yeah, they're
sold.
not that expensive.
I told you.
Wild.
And I will say, I didn't really know.
$60.
I didn't know much about them at the time, but like when I saw them perform at the Grey Cup,
Yeah.
I was pretty impressed. I thought it was a good show.
Yeah.
Got to do some ads, Scott.
Oh, look at that. We've already been going 48 minutes.
Oh my
Look at
gosh.
us. We rule.
I totally forgot about that.
So did I.
So does Scott.
we were just talking about Ninja Turtles
I
and
was like,
all
Well,
the
we
things.
had important things to talk about.
We did. No, we did. We did. We had a very important thing to talk about.
Everybody, today's episode, this incredible episode of the Sit Down with Scott, Dion Brown, and Regine Alaina is brought to you by the following fantastic advertisers. They make the show possible, so let's meet them, shall we? Okay. The Toronto real estate market is growing and changing every day.
yeah.
In these challenging times, you need someone in your corner. Jeanette McKenzie, Realtor at Forest Hill Signature, is committed to looking out for you. She'll go the extra mile to ensure you have all the information you need to make a decision you can feel confident about. Purchasing a home is one of the biggest financial investments you'll make in life. Don't leave it to chance. Call Jeanette McKenzie at Forest Hill Signature. She's my realtor. That's right. She helped me find, the new space. She's my realtor, and she could be yours. Call today at 416-523-0408 or email at JMckenziehomes at gmail.com. Jewelry forever. Conveniently located at CF Markville Shopping Center on 5000 Highway 7 East, Markham. They do custom-made jewelry, repairs, laser engraving, and they change watch batteries, all done on site. Jerry at Jewelry Forever, a fantastic artist. He can make custom things. Do you have a vision for something you'd like made? He will make it. Do you have stuff that's damaged that needs to be fixed? Do you have a wedding ring that's become all dirty?
Maybe.
Because it's just on you all the time, I guess. He will make it shine and shimmer brighter than the whiteness of your dress on the day of your nuptials.
If you wore what?
And then it would be even brighter. And we have a great deal worked out with them, don't we, Regine?
Yes, you do. If you go in and let them know Scott and Regine sent you, you'll get 15% off your entire purchase.
That's right, 15% off, 15%. Mention the show. Get a great deal for the special person in your life. Get something special for them. When you're ready to say forever, think jewelry forever. Follow them on Instagram and TikTok. Lots of cool behind-the-scenes videos of the jewelry making process. And find out more at jewelryforever.ca. Beautified by Romina.
Internationally trained hair and makeup artist. She is the official makeup artist of The Sit Down. She does our hair and makeup when we MC or attend live events. When Scott burns his nose.
Yeah, she made me look just like a person again.
But she also does hair and makeup for weddings, engagements, short films.
Yeah, she did the makeup on my last film. That's right. Great
corporate
job.
shots. She does it all. Reach out to her on Instagram and Facebook at Beautified by Romina.
And if you'd like to advertise on the show, it's very easy, right, Regine?
It's simple. All you have to do is email us at radioshowad. That's radioshowad@gmail.com.
That's right. We do the show live every week, people. And we also do the ads live week to week. What does that mean? It means you could personalize them week to week. Do you have an event, a sale, something happening at a particular time, a particular place? You let us know. We let your potential client base know in real time. It's a great way to build a brand new relationship with a brand new audience. So get in touch. radioshowad@gmail.com.
And breathe.
Hi, everybody. Welcome. Episode 319 of the Sit Down with Scott, Dion, Brown, and Regine Alaina. And we've been chatting about many things with Samantha Aucoin. Hi.
Yes, we have been.
She's
Hello. She's back.
And Down, Down, Down.
Down, down, down.
Brand new single just dropped on the 20th.
Yes,
The music video is on YouTube. And the song is
Are links down
out.
below?
Links are down
Yep.
below.
There you
It's
go.
available on all platforms. So stream it.
Stream
Please.
it. Use
Stream
it
it.
as your audios.
Yeah. Do some cool TikTok trends.
Do it.
Yeah. I've been
Wear animal print.
wear animal print, especially. Yeah. Yes. Absolutely.
Imagine.
Is there anything you
Yeah.
can say about what your next release will be? Or is it kind of any hints or anything like that?
So I think the next song that I will be releasing, it's a tune that I wrote a bit ago. And I think this is the next one that I'm releasing. It's called Deadbolting.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, it's basically just like it's another like relationship, that like another relationship song, or like a breakup-ish kind of song.
I mean, the best ones. The best ones are-
Yeah, that's has been inspired by them. But yeah, it's I'm probably going to be releasing it. I want to say sometime in August, maybe.
Nice,
My birthday's in August, so I feel like maybe it could be like a birthday release. I don't know.
Love
we'll
that.
see. We'll see. We're gonna figure out a specific rollout plan, but I think that might be the next one that we release, which I'm very excited about. And I've already heard like some mixes from it, and oh my god, I can't wait to share it with people. Like I'm so excited to tease the song. Like it's probably I'm so excited. It's very like dark, moody, alt pop. Still has those like R&B elements to it, but it's a darker song for sure, which I like personally. So
Exciting.
I'm very excited. Very excited.
So watch for that, people. Coming
Yes.
soon. I guess you'll probably put updates in social media and stuff as it's
I will.
ready.
Yeah, as I start to tease the song, once I get it back mastered, we will have a release date. So
Very nice.
stay tuned for that.
Coming soon, people.
This
Coming
summer.
Yeah, this summer potentially.
Yep.
Fingers crossed.
Yeah.
Actually, it's one thing I thought we could talk about because, we're both musicians.
We are.
So I read this thing.
Okay.
I read about this thing that happened in Western, I think it was Australia.
Oh,
Australia.
So
Australia.
the headline is musician who died in 2021 resurrected as clump of brain matter, now composing new music.
Wait, is this AI?
Is this an AI thing?
No, so what it is
What?
is
This fact check.
so it's an art installation, okay?
Okay.
In Australia
Okay.
called Revivification.
Revivification.
Yes.
Interesting.
So what it does is it uses it's an artist who died in 2021. His name is, let's see, Alvin Lucier or Lucier, I'm not sure which.
Okay.
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 Before he died, in the last year before he died, he donated blood to this project. And they used let me read it exactly.
Yeah.
So at the center of the piece is an in vitro brain grown from blood that Lucier, who passed away in 2021, donated in the final years of his life. Housed in a plinth?
What is it?
Plinth?
Plinth?
It's like it must be like a thing. It's
Thing.
housed in a
Okay.
thing,
Like an incubator for
blood.
for brains.
blood and brains.
So it was housed in it, grown on top of an electrode mesh that connects it to 20 large brass plates placed around the room.
It's giving
Visitors
Frankenstein.
Yeah.
yes. Visitors can listen as the brain fires off electrical pulses that trigger a transducer and a mallet behind each plate, striking them to produce sound.
Wow.
So
This is real.
apparently, yeah. So to create the mini brain, Researchers at Harvard Medical School use Lucier's white blood cells to derive stem cells, the foundational building blocks
Sure,
of the body.
this is real.
I'm like very skeptical, but I
What
want
is
to
this
believe
person's
it.
name,
I
Scott?
want to believe
Alvin
this.
Lucier, Lucier, to derive stem cells, the foundational building blocks of the body, which possess the ability to develop into any type of cell or tissue, such as that belonging to a particular organ. For the project, the team chose to program the stem cells to grow into cerebral organoids, resembling the cells of a developing human brain.
Are you sure this is real?
This is crazy. Wait, no, it is popping up for me.
Yep. Now it says, of course, lab-grown creation doesn't amount to anything like human consciousness. Still, it does on some level an extension of
There's a
Lucier,
video on YouTube about it.
responding to the world around it.
Wild.
That's weird.
Yes.
So the brain is like making music,
Yeah, so basically,
essentially, in layman's terms.
yes. So the idea here is it's like, so yeah, I guess it wouldn't be, it's not like they took his brain.
Right.
They
They've
basically
just created a
brain
brain.
matter
Yeah.
from his blood.
Right. What?
So would you want that done to you?
No.
I mean, I guess I wouldn't be around to really like
No.
know, but I don't know.
Do you donate your brain for science and music and your blood?
I feel like I would if there was a way to like, yeah, I feel like I would donate my brain. Sure, why not?
In fact, here's a question for all of you.
Okay.
Both of you. And all you two watching too.
Yes.
Because would you, if there was the ability, because you know, like right now, for example, like I think, what is it? The people, like Elon Musk's people.
Yeah.
They're talking about like finding a way to like digitally upload your consciousness so that your like consciousness can live
Yeah.
on in the web. If there was some way for your brain or something to extend beyond, would that be something you guys would want?
Actually, yeah. I think so. I know you're like, no,
I'm like,
no.
no. Well, like if it meant like me right now, like my consciousness right here could
Yeah.
be attached to that, or would it just be a carbon copy? Like, would it just be a copy of my consciousness? Because that's different.
I mean, that's also a huge question
Wouldn't
too.
that kind of
is
be like
what does it mean?
identity theft?
I mean,
Yeah, like-
it's theft. Well, no, it would be theft because you'd be
But, like-
donating it.
Okay.
I don't know how I feel about that.
It there's part of it that creeps me, but what you just said, how like you kind of want to, I kind of do too.
I'm just curious if it would like expose,
Your deep dark secrets.
yeah, like
Your
expose
trauma.
you.
Like other people can see all of your
Well,
thoughts.
that's what I
type thing.
mean. I don't know.
Yeah.
I feel like
What kind of thoughts do you have?
no,
Samantha?
right? I'm like, ooh.
Dark.
What?
no. But I don't know. I just like I feel like that'd be like really.
That's true. Yeah, like
Exploitive.
like if
I don't
people could
know.
actually read it, yeah, that'd be
Right?
interesting. Yeah.
I mean, I don't know.
But okay, like, is it your consciousness or your brain in this specific moment, or when you deteriorate and you're gone from this world?
Yeah.
Because your brain now, in this point of your life, is going to be very different to when you are no longer here.
So it's okay.
That's true.
I would assume it would be like a functioning enough version that like you're
But how
aware.
do you know?
I mean, that's a good question. You know,
Like, maybe this guy's brain and blood works because he was creating music up until
Yeah.
the day he passed.
Yeah.
But if, let's say, Scott, you stop making music and then you pass away 30, 40 years from now,
Yeah.
none of that is still in here. Where for him, it was still fresh.
could be.
And that's why
mean-
it works.
I mean, well, in this case, I think it was like,
like, what if you have Alzheimer's and you're like, oh, here you go.
yeah,
and that's the
true.
part that goes on
True.
forever.
Right?
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, I mean, in this case, they grew the brain matter from like blood.
Yeah.
So it's like it's not like they took any of his
Yeah.
thoughts.
Exactly.
But I guess the question is like, would that DNA, because that's what it'd be, his DNA.
Mm-hmm.
Is there like a specific like musical quality that specific to him that's what the sounds we're getting?
Here's what I'm going to
I mean,
do. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Maybe. I mean, I feel like there's memory and matter, so I don't know. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe.
This is
were
what
you
we
saying?
do. We call out Taylor, who is probably maybe listening,
Maybe.
who likes to throw in his thoughts
Yeah.
and debate Scott. So let's see what his thoughts
See what
are.
Taylor
But like
thinks.
everyone else in the chat, and we know there are some viewers, let us know what your thoughts are on this because
Yeah.
we're all a little
Well, like, but
Yeah.
like,
everywhere.
so this is kind of a bit about the talk of like whether you want to like live forever. And I
don't wanna
think
live forever.
I think I would.
I could see you doing that.
I could see you doing that.
I could
That's
tell
something
see-
he would do. That's
He
so
would.
funny.
You would live forever,
you
huh?
would live
I
forever.
could see you trying to do that.
Well, you know what it is? I like the idea of like, I like the idea of seeing where we go.
I know. I agree. Actually, I feel like I'm also intrigued. I don't know if I want to like. I don't know.
Do you want to
Gets my
live
old
through
age. Or
another
will we live
pandemic?
forever? Wait, what would you say?
Do you want to live through another pandemic?
No,
And,
no,
like if
definitely
you think
not.
about the people who have lived through like World War II and have experienced this
I will say-
and experienced that, and then
Wait, what were you about to say? You were about to
Well,
say?
no, I was just gonna say like it depends. I think on like when you stop growing.
Yeah, like that's what I was, yeah, like
I
the
don't want to
quality
like
of
live
life, right?
forever if I'm like 90 and then living forever at 90, right?
Yes.
Like I don't know.
Yeah, I
live
Or,
think-
like,
forever
I'm
where
just-
you are now.
Yeah.
Yeah, like a vampire.
Exactly. Like just like a vampire.
Yes. Like, have you ever watched? Have you seen Interview with a Vampire? The movie.
I have not either.
Great movie with. Actually, I think there's a show too. But there's a movie starring Tom Cruise and who's the other guy?
I feel like Tom Cruise is trying to be a vampire, right?
You kind of, yeah. Tom Cruise and Brad
like-
Pitt. That's who's in it.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
That makes
Great.
sense.
Oh, I
Great-
need to watch this.
Great movie. Great
What?
movie. But in that movie, again, the idea is like, is they're vampires, so they live through the ages.
Right.
And there's this cool thing of how they got to witness, the entire technological evolution go along.
Yeah.
So then why don't you just be an Avenger and just get shot with whatever Captain Marvel or not Captain Marvel,
Captain America.
Captain America had and live forever?
Although he didn't live forever.
Well, that's because he went back in time.
Yeah. Oh no, he didn't live forever. He froze. He was frozen in the
Yeah,
ice.
he was frozen.
Okay, let's freeze
Yes.
you now and then.
Is that a thing? Is that a possible thing now?
I mean,
I feel like I hear so much about.
actually, well, you know what I just saw?
Frozen.
I just saw another article that like the algorithm just sends me these things.
I love this.
But I saw one where like they unfroze. Like this is another thing that's another horror movie situation. But
Okay.
they unfroze a bunch of worms that were like frozen in permafrost
No, thank
from like
you.
70,000 years ago,
What?
and some of them
Regained.
moved. Yeah,
I wonder if that's muscle memory or if they were alive.
I don't know. But
Maybe
the,
they
but,
were thawing out and they just wiggled.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know if it's actually. I mean, theoretically, I guess it must be possible if they can freeze you instantly, and then like Demolition
Would
Man.
you want that?
Well, I don't know what that. Because I feel like I don't know if I'd want that one as much because what's the point? It's like I missed all of it.
You're
so that
in a
means now
coma for
I'm coming back
years.
to life. Everybody that I cared about is
It's
gone.
gone.
I think it'd be
Yeah.
something else to be able to just sort of like continue to witness.
Yeah.
Human history.
I agree. I would want that rather than be frozen and then just like
Yeah.
wake up like 50 years later. That would not be
You know the thing that
would not
makes
be ideal.
you know the thing that makes me nervous about this like art exhibit thing is like it's the idea of like so his brain has been regrown and obviously
Right.
like assuming here they only regrew
Is there
like
a photo of it?
There's a YouTube
maybe I didn't see one
video.
there. But so they've regrown like enough cells or whatever to do this thing. But the part that I would be scared of is like, let's say you regrow your brain and then they just put you in like this jar.
Right.
And then you're just forever stuck in a
You're
jar.
forever a science experiment.
Yeah. Like that would be hard for me if I'm like, I'm conscious, but I'm just
like your-
looking at people and
Consciousness is
yeah,
working can
yeah,
be so wild.
Yeah. So like, obviously I don't think this brain has any of that, but then at the same time, we know so little
But
about
does
the
your brain have any of that?
My brain's not even conscious.
It's not even.
The only thing your brain is going to spit out is like article facts.
Yeah.
That you,
Exactly.
Hey, you over there, come here. Did
got
you hear?
it.
I heard about this.
I read
Heard
this
about
article once.
Yeah. I love it though.
Yeah.
Or it'll be like your sit down spiels. Your ad. You're just gonna be reading ads.
Yeah.
That's in there.
It's all in
It's
there.
ingrained.
It's locked in there.
It is.
Locked in.
She's ingrained.
Is it though?
Yeah, that's how we could say it so fast.
Yeah, but when you're
I was wondering,
when
I
you
was like,
disappear for like when you go on vacation for a bit, you do have to bring it back.
Yeah, but it's there. It's there.
You just have to revive it.
Yeah, sometimes it's a muscle memory thing, like to get it smooth out here. But it's like,
Yeah.
it's locked in there pretty good.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think I would like. I like the idea of staying around and like,
I think so too, honestly.
yeah,
I agree. If I could stay like young.
yeah.
In your
Ish.
prime forever.
Yeah, my prime.
In fact, another article I just saw. They did successfully. They did successfully de-age some rats.
What?
Ew.
They found the trigger that like whatever it is in the body. I don't remember the specifics that like causes aging.
Okay.
And they were able to reverse it and like they extended the lives of these rats by like 9 or 10% or something.
Right. Interesting.
So who
Do you
knows
want to be
what the
injected
future
with
holds.
what a rat was injected with?
If it works.
If it works.
No, thank you.
I don't necessarily want to be the first person to try it, but I'll be like the third or fourth,
Yeah, wow.
right? or maybe the 30th or 40,000th.
Okay, maybe that.
And say that's a commitment to staying young forever, Scott.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not, I don't know if I'd want to be like I don't want to have experimental things done to me. I'm not one of those.
I agree.
That's
Yeah.
that's risky.
She's risky. You wouldn't know like the long-term effects,
No.
any of that stuff. So
Yeah.
I just want to be a little
Did
risky.
you get vaccinated?
Wait, would I get back?
Did you get vaccinated?
Like for COVID? Yeah.
Isn't that the same thing you just said you didn't want to do and you just did it?
Yeah, except
Kind of mandated though, I think.
yeah, but also
For
actually
some
no. In that
people.
case, like by the time I actually got the vaccine, it had already. It was exactly what I said. It had been given to like hundreds of
You're one
thousands
of
of
the
people at
last
that
people
point.
to get it.
Not one of the last, but like it had. By the time it rolled out, like yeah, it was. There were plenty of people who had already had it.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, I think when I got it too. That's, yeah. There was plenty of people that already had it.
Yeah. I'm not sure if I would volunteer to be the first.
No,
know.
no. Definitely
But-
not. No.
But
For sure. I love how we got.
I don't know how we got here.
I'm like,
but
I don't know how we got here either, but I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at it. We've somehow like connected science and music and
it's all related.
all these articles.
all of the articles, all
these
the things.
articles.
Yeah.
It's very deeply philosophical.
It was.
I'm not a deeply philosophical person. I tuned out a
Jean's
while
like,
ago.
okay, like
Moving on.
move on. Let's get some tea. Let's get some drama.
I said I was not going to. I want to age, so let's keep going.
Yeah, you're right.
I gave my tidbits. Just kidding.
Yeah, that's fair.
All
Fair
good.
enough. Fair enough.
I'm not a philosophical person.
I mean, you are in your.
I
own way.
can be, but I have to be passionate about the topic. And this
Fair
topic, I
enough.
was just like,
This topic was just
Living
like
forever.
the rats, the living forever.
yeah, I'm like
all that,
rats.
the brain,
you lost
the blood.
Me at rats. I said
Fair enough.
Frankenstein, and I was like, I'm done.
Yeah, so fair. So fair.
Giving Star Wars episodes.
Oh yeah,
Sci-fi,
You're
for
a star
sure.
for sci-fi, absolutely.
That's not
Yeah.
me.
Yeah,
I love sci-fi.
Scott, do you have any songs coming out soon? Anything on the back burner?
When's your short film coming out?
Yeah, so that's the main thing that's going to be.
Ah, okay.
And yes, I have pieces of songs, and
Okay.
I've been planning to put out an EP for so long.
You've been saying that for a very long time.
Yeah, but I want to finish my,
Takes time.
It does.
Oh my god, I've been putting it off for forever.
and I also want to. So like, I shot my short, and I got to finish editing it, and then for that, I need to compose some original music to finish the soundtrack.
Amazing.
So that's the priority. I want to make sure that that's done before I open my studio, because I know once the studio comes along, there'll be no
You'll
time.
never do
No,
it.
yeah. There'll literally be no time.
So then
Yeah.
it works that I'm not here for a few weeks. You can
Just work on it.
focus on
Do your
that.
thing, yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe that's what we should do.
The next few months are going to be. I anticipate the next 6 months to maybe be like the most stressful of my whole life.
Fair enough.
I
So
think the
fair.
next year, Scott.
The next year.
Probably you're right. Yeah.
Because you'll have
gosh.
the 6 months to opening your studio, and then it'll be like the next 6 months trying to make sure that everything is operating the way you want it.
Yeah, but my concern is even in the first 6 months, is there's just going to be this mad dash of like, I need to find people so that I can pay the rent on this place.
Right.
So
Fair enough.
yeah, it's going to be.
That's gonna be exciting though.
I'm very excited. Yeah.
I can't wait to see it. It's gonna look.
Yeah. Well, my plan. So my
Look
plan
great.
is like first day I go in. So already I'm starting to build sets, like stuff that
Right.
I can build off site.
Oh, really cool.
And then the day I get there, I'm going to basically go in, paint the place, and then just be there every day. Just, I want it to be, because it's going to be a studio and also an event space.
Right.
So I want it to be aesthetically just, you come in and you just feel like you're in like a beautiful
I
location.
love that.
Yeah.
Oh, I love that.
So
You can film your next short or your next
who
video
knows?
there.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
there's
go.
there's going to be a whole, I'm going to do a big launch party.
Oh my gosh,
So I'll invite you and
yay.
everything so you can see the space and check it out.
Oh
and
my
everything.
god, that'd be
So
so much fun.
Bring your network, girl.
I will.
bring 'em all.
I'll bring them all. I'll bring them all.
And then we'll
there.
sign them up for every show.
Yeah, exactly. You're like all the Sundays will be booked like the next like
you
6
can
months.
only come in if you book on the sit down.
Yeah,
right.
exactly. That's a good incentive.
There you go.
It's a good one.
Pick
Honestly.
your date.
Yeah.
Take your date.
So yeah, to answer your question, yes, music's coming, but there's some things in front of it first.
Fair enough. No, that's so fair. Yeah. I just filmed a short. I forgot about it. I didn't forget. It's just music has been so like on the forefront of my mind. But just a great friend of mine. He wrote and directed this movie called A Deal in Liberty, and so we're just getting. It's currently in post right now, so it's
Sweet.
getting edited. But hopefully that'll come out. I think my gosh, I don't even know. Maybe in the fall. I think maybe in the fall. Fingers crossed.
Nice.
Hopefully.
Premiere it at your venue, Scott.
Yeah.
Hey, who knows? Who
A
knows?
little
what the
film
future holds.
festival.
I actually, that is actually something I kind of want to do.
Oh yeah.
I was thinking about launching like my own festival because basically the space, like it's going to be a theater as well. Like I'm going to have a projector and everything.
Amazing.
So I want to have like, I thought about putting maybe like a sci-fi horror festival or like something. I haven't decided yet.
Love horror.
Yeah.
Basically, everything on
horror.
his resume you can expect at the venue.
Perfect.
Yeah, basically,
Cannot wait.
My overall idea behind it, my philosophy behind it was like all of the skill sets that I have.
Yeah.
I wanted to find a way to put them all in one
Implement
place.
them, yeah.
And then make it all work from there.
That's amazing. You get to explore all your passions in
Yes.
one place.
Build it up, and then
It's a very expensive way of doing it, but
Yes.
you
It
never
is,
know.
But my hope is once the space is there, other videographers
Exactly.
and filmmakers and photographers.
Oh,
can
and they
rent the
will.
space too.
Yeah.
So.
The word will go around, and
your
I'll tell all my friends.
There you
All
go.
my actors and musicians.
your condo is going to be very empty.
I know it's gonna because right now there's so much
Oh.
gear and stuff in there.
It's all going to go
My
in the studio.
goodness. Your
Yeah.
girlfriend's going to be like, "Where did everything go?"
Is she
It'll
going to
actually
be so
clean.
happy?
She's
going to be ecstatic. She'll be like, "Oh my gosh, space! I can
I can only
decorate."
imagine.
Yeah.
It's because there are just
It's
areas
going to
like
look like an actual home now.
yes, because the amount of stuff I have, especially in the office, it's growing to a point. That's when I realized it was time because it was like every time I usually I would just do shoots in my condo in the air,
Right.
and like I can do a lot in there.
Yeah.
But as I find now is I'm getting more, I guess, particular about the looks I want.
Yeah.
The lighting, the equipment's getting bigger. You need more distance. You want to place lights and like it's just
True.
You can't move your island back.
yeah. I find myself moving
There you
furniture
go.
more often and climbing over top of things. So
Yeah.
She's going to
Yeah.
be excited for her space back.
yes. Did we talk about AI music at all last time you were
We
here?
didn't. Maybe we should.
Oh no.
What are your thoughts?
Oh no.
Talked about this before.
Well, because did you hear? Is it Timbaland who just launched like an AI, I think label or something? But he announced. I haven't looked into it closely, but apparently he announced his first like it's a musician who's not a real person. It's like an AI person, and it's
Timbaland did that?
yeah,
Interesting.
yeah, and he's getting a lot of
Capitalizing
lot of
on it, I
criticism
know.
for it actually.
Oh, never mind.
Well, no, I mean,
I mean, he's capitalizing on it for sure, but
yeah.
yeah, that's interesting. A friend's band of mine actually, they work with Timbaland. I'm like, so I don't want to say too much. No, I'm kidding. But no, that's I did not know that he did that. I'm not a big fan of AI music or AI generated music.
Me neither.
I feel like
No,
it's
no,
just like I don't know. I just feel like that shouldn't be a thing that makes art.
I feel like
It's
it's kind of everything that's wrong with you know what my problem with it is that even because I've heard people say, you know, AI, it's a tool and you can use it for things, and they're right.
Yeah.
And there are times, like for example, when I jump on Google and I search for something, and sometimes that AI generated response at the top, it's like the exact answer that I need.
Exactly.
summarizes
it
everything
summarizes
it
what you
finds.
need, and it's great in that way. But then I feel like when it's creating, I don't know, something that's not supposed to be meant
Yeah.
like made by a robot.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like also as like a songwriter, I listen to that or I don't know, I hear that and I'm like, I don't know.
I think
Doesn't
the
sit with me
fun
right.
ones, I don't even know if it's AI or not, but when they like mesh, especially the Christmas ones, where they mesh like Get Low with the Christmas Carol and then like create.
Oh, like a mashup, like or a remix?
I don't know if it's AI related or if someone actually does it.
I feel like it could be both. I mean, like I think there are people for sure that do that. That
fun.
like that do it.
Other than that.
those are fun. Yeah, those are fun.
Yeah, well, again, I think, just as someone, I
He
guess
has an
you two,
article.
we both work, we both work in the creative space, but I think what it ultimately would be used for is a way to just, there'll be just less opportunities for musicians.
That's what
and
I mean. Yeah,
artists.
like less songwriters in the room, less songwriters in general,
Yep.
and just
Why
less
don't you just share that on
artists.
here?
I want to see if it was any good. I won't, in case it freezes. Yeah, so let's see. Timbaland's AI music project.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I had no idea.
So the producer whose innovative beats reshaped the top 40 is chasing a new revolution.
I love that.
Digital superstars and erasure of artistic process as we know it. So this article is critical of it. I don't know if I want to read this whole article, but basically I saw he announced recently that he's co-launched a new AI-focused entertainment company called Stage Zero, which recently announced its first AI-generated artist, Tata. Ultimately, what Tim's here to do
Tata?
is to pioneer a new genre of music. Yeah. Yeah, I remember like the picture of Tata. She looks like an
Should
Asian
we listen
girl
to a clip of
Tata's music.
Tata's music?
Yeah, it'll probably get
scary.
it'll probably get copyright.
Oh, I see. Okay, let's not.
Plus, no, not supporting that.
Yeah, not supporting it. I'm just so curious. I'm like, what does it even sound like?
Yep. I mean, it's.
Is it like a female vocalist? Is it like AI singing?
My guess is it sounds like a person.
Do you think if we were to like get AI to generate an episode of the sit down, that they'll be able to do that? 'Cause
Yes.
there's so much of the show.
Yeah, the
on-
Google VO, whatever it's called.
Well, like they're already. So the thing is, it's not just music; it's coming for everything. Because I've already seen like full out cinematic looking
Oh
videos
yeah, totally.
of
It's so scary.
We should just air an episode
For
from
fun.
AI.
just see what it looks like.
generate an
Yeah.
entire episode.
Yeah, honestly.
No,
But it's
Scott will replace
like,
me with AI.
meet my new co-host, everyone.
Oh my gosh, Tata.
Yeah, exactly.
Ew.
No, I saw like what's that saying? It was like a meme or whatever. It's like we wanted AI to like do all the boring menial jobs so that we would all have time to create art, and instead it's creating all the art so that we have to go do all the boring menial jobs. Yeah, it's not good.
Not good. No, not a fan.
Yeah,
Not a fan.
because I know
Thank you.
I heard that already. I think I've said this before on the show, but like the most biggest earner on Spotify right now.
Yeah.
It's like a company that's using AI to generate like thousands of I think it's in the sort of that lo-fi beats
Okay,
type
yeah,
music
yeah,
like
yeah,
for
yeah,
studying or whatever. So they just generate like thousands and thousands of songs all at once, put them out, and then they just find their way onto people's playlists, and they're making the most money
For sure.
more than any other artist.
Yeah, I believe that. That's crazy.
So it's just
That's crazy.
yeah. And we've already seen a couple companies put out commercials that are fully produced they're not even produced, they're just AI generated. So there's no actors, there's no director, there's no film, there's no camera.
It's actually funny because like I work for a marketing agency, and we had put out an ad, and it specifically said not created by AI, just so that people don't actually
Think it is.
assume that everything is. And that ad is actually getting awards. So
Nice. No, it's
beat
scares
that
me.
AI.
Yeah.
Yep. It makes me nervous.
Yeah, it makes me nervous too. That's not.
So does that mean I can create music?
You totally could.
Anybody can,
Prompts,
yeah.
yeah. Just
I
type in
won't
the
do
prompts.
Yep.
Scott,
you
would
get
you
ChatGPT to write you a song.
exactly? Scott, would you produce a song that was created and written by AI?
You mean like if I was hired to do it?
And someone was like, "Here, this is my song."
You're saying like if they brought to me these lyrics, but I didn't write these lyrics.
And it was all created by AI.
I mean, if I was getting paid to do it, yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
I guess I would, but like I wouldn't.
would you stamp of approval it?
I wouldn't. Here's what it is. I wouldn't consider that person an artist.
No,
Right.
I agree.
And I think that's my problem with all of it. Is
I
it's that
agree.
this is kind of a way for non-artists to
Bank on it.
bank and like basically steal money from people who are actually creating.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Because like I think I was talking with somebody about this the other day. It's like even the fastest working, hardest working songwriter, right?
Yep.
Cannot produce 1,000 songs in
No,
a day.
of course not.
Like it's just not right. So a computer is just regenerating stuff,
Yeah.
and
You know,
Yeah, it's
just
a
thought
problem.
of. Imagine if we asked AI to create an episode of the sit down, and they just talked so highly about AI.
Imagine.
wow. Actually, I think AI is very good.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. They're going to take over the world, guys.
Yeah, it is scary.
It is scary. No? I think it's scary. I don't know. I feel like,
Yeah.
Not a fan.
no, not a fan. Not a fan at all.
No.
Like what I'm worried
Coming
about.
from my
Leave it
job.
as is.
Yes, literally both of
Literally.
us.
Like,
I know. What worries. So what I think will happen. Here's what I predict: is that the unions, ACTRA and all the acting unions, they're going to probably step in to like severely regulate it, right, to protect the actors'
they
work.
try. Yeah.
But then what's going to happen is a whole bunch of studios, and the thing is, it won't have to be studios because anybody can do this. But there's going to be a whole bunch of companies who will specialize in creating AI stuff.
Yeah.
And a lot of companies will hire them because it's way cheaper to pay one dude $100 to write a prompt than it would be to spend $100,000
For
on
sure.
a professional commercial.
For sure.
And the reality is, especially for things like commercials, especially for online commercials, like stuff that shows up while you're scrolling through,
Yeah.
right? nobody really cares about who made that.
No, I know.
So what's going to happen
they
is
don't
this.
watch it anyway.
Yeah, so it's just going to be a whole kind of part of the industry that suddenly actors and filmmakers no longer have access to, because even though the unions will protect them, so many of the producers and
They
the
won't
companies
do
they just
unionized
won't union.
productions,
Exactly.
yeah.
And like that's already happening in the sense of like, because camera technology has gotten good, non-union productions can make professional looking stuff.
Yeah.
So that's already a problem. But now you're going to be able, even those guys are going to be screwed because you don't even need cameras anymore.
Yeah.
So
Isn't that crazy?
yeah, it's scary. And so what I think will happen is then the industry will get smaller. There will always be people like films, for example, right? There are always going to be purists who like, I'm not going to watch that. That's not a film. I
Right.
watch Quentin Tarantino or Christopher Nolan. I'm going to
Right.
go watch what they do. And that'll always be a thing. And so there'll always be things for actors to do.
Yeah.
But what will scare me is that there's going to be a whole bunch of like, you know, like Hallmark films?
Yeah.
I feel like those are going to be the first ones.
To AI, yeah.
It's just going to be an
I think so,
AI generated
too.
formulaic
So
thing
many
where it's
people are
like,
going to lose their jobs.
yeah,
Like so many people.
yep,
That's so sad.
it's going to be a problem.
We know what? We should, in 5 years' time, come back on this to sit
See where
down
we're sitting.
and see. We'll look through all the predictions that you've just made, and we'll see what's
There you go.
happened.
Yep,
We'll see. Yeah.
Oh my God, the sit down will be like 10 years old by then.
that's right. And my hope will be that there'll still be enough of an industry that people can carve a little portion out. and,
Yeah.
you know, find an audience. And I hope it'll just keep going that way.
Me too. Me as well. Here's to hoping.
Here's to hoping. Let's end on a high note. What's some happier thing? To
Yeah, I
talk
was gonna say. We're like talking about how our
perfectly
jobs are
matched
gonna
this
get
thing.
like.
about? Sorry.
I perfectly matched this.
Hey.
You do perfectly match that. That's really
Like,
cute.
look, it's gone. It blended.
I was actually thinking about that before. I was like, it's perfectly over there.
camouflage.
I don't match the baby Yoda, but
But
I
that's
love
nice to
him.
know. Good old baby Yoda.
Isn't that crazy?
I think he was my
It's
cuddle
like the
buddy the last
perfect
time I was
shade
on
of
as well.
pink.
Yeah, Regine. It's like that's nice.
It's a.
And I'm kind of in the
nice.
same. Well, not really.
No, you're not.
No.
I was just saying.
Stop trying.
I was saying it compliments. It compliments in a way.
I actually just bought a dress that has this color and like the same pink color, so
Really?
it works.
Okay,
Look
we'll
at
have to
that. I love
coordinate.
pink. I need more pink, honestly.
Pink is my color. Pink is my happy color.
I used to have a bike when I was really little. It was like a pink and cheetah print bike, so it was
Oh, it was very you.
it was great.
I love it. Were you a Cheetah Girl fan?
I did like the Cheetah Girls.
There you go.
I was. I mean, maybe
Inspired.
This is why, honestly.
Yeah.
You know,
Wait, what's-
probably.
what is
my
Cheetah Girls?
subconscious.
They're like
Cheetah?
a
What?
Disney Channel girl group.
Yeah, they had like
Oh.
movies, and it was really. It was.
It was
good
a
time.
great movie.
Yeah.
Great
I-
series.
I've never heard of that.
What? Okay,
I must have missed that one.
you missed it.
You're too old for us. That's why.
I guess so. So they were
But
like
it's true. He is older.
they were like
so
a singing
therefore-
a singing group.
Yeah, like a girl group. Think like Spice Girls, but for like Disney.
Disney. Yeah.
Yeah.
Were they like before or after the Jonas Brothers?
During.
Yeah.
During. Okay.
They're like Lizzie McGuire era.
Okay. So I think like I just must have been unaware of them
It's
because like
you're older.
because I know Lizzie McGuire and I know
You're in high
Jonas
school
Brothers.
already. That's why you
Yeah, I
don't.
guess so.
You
Yeah,
didn't
and this
care
would have been
about it.
Disney, not like
Nickelodeon.
Yeah, it wasn't Nickelodeon. It was Disney.
see.
So
Well,
feel like-
I feel like I've
You
I missed out on something.
You definitely
you did, but you know, it's not too late.
Yeah.
You're right.
You can.
They
You
got
can still
some
go watch
bangers.
those movies and listen to the music.
I'll have to get into the next week. I'll be like, oh man, have you seen that?
Cheetah
have you
Girls?
seen
He
these
Yeah.
ones?
loves the Cheetah Girl.
Yeah.
He's converted.
Can't get
Created
enough.
a super fan.
Are they still around?
Oh no!
The
I mean,
actors are like the members are around.
Raven Simone was in it.
Oh, Raven Simone was one. I know Raven Simone.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
so she was one of the
Adrian.
She
Cheetah
was
girls.
one of them.
What's Adrian's last name? I follow her on Instagram.
Yeah. You know what? Let me pull up Cheetah Girls and you'll see.
Yeah. Google it, Scott. You have access to a computer right now.
Okay, fine. The Cheetah Girls.
Goodness.
All right, hang on. Cheetah Girls.
Cheetah Girls.
Cheetah Girls.
She's Googling it.
Okay, good. Let me go to like images, maybe.
Okay, here. Let's show the people what we're seeing here.
They definitely know the Cheetah Girls.
It's just you, Scott.
it's only you.
Okay, yeah, I recognize Raven Simone, but let's see. I can honestly say I've never seen this.
What?
It's not your era.
Yeah.
That's why.
Okay, so I'm trying to see if I recognize any of them. Actually, she kind of looks familiar,
Really?
But then again,
I'm just like, really?
then again, maybe not. Raven Simone definitely looks familiar. Like I've seen her before.
Yeah.
Love Raven.
That's so Raven. And
I gotta say, I've never seen. No, I do not recognize this. This is a world. The party's just begun.
yep.
The Cheetah Girls 2. That was the sequel. That was a good one.
It's a great movie.
That was an iconic film.
Oh, it was so good.
It's a future.
Swept the Oscars that year.
Look at all their cheetah print.
Yeah, they
See,
really
you
were.
need the headband.
I do, honestly. It's good.
You need to get it for your bandmates too.
I do. My drummer to rock the
Needs
cheetah
it.
print. Yeah.
You know, I do love a cheetah print. Like I have a jacket that's cheetah print that I've worn on stage multiple
Wore it
times.
many times.
It's a look, you know.
It is a choice.
For you.
It's great.
It's a look for Samantha. It's a choice for Scott.
I love it.
Anyways,
Should we
speaking
move
of animals.
Yeah, shall we move
I
to
was
our,
gonna say.
our final segment? Oh my god.
My favorite part. The part that I crashed and burned at last
Well, you
time
can
I was
redeem
here.
yourself.
Yep, that's right.
It's time to
That's
redeem.
what it's all about.
Let's do it.
Redemption, hopefully.
Redemption arc.
Hopefully.
Remember, as is the rules, you can never get
Wait.
lower.
Introduce
I
this
know how to do
week's.
it. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing this week's edition of the Barrel of Monkeys World Championship. Well, the monkeys are making noises, but we can't hear it for some reason, but the people can.
Perfect.
Oh my.
Do you want us to do the demo again, or do you remember it?
I think I remember it, and I think I need to make sure that I don't spread them out
Yeah.
this time, because that was
You
my
learned.
that was my downfall last time.
It's okay. We
All right, so we'll-
Okay,
we all learn.
we'll get this.
Play
We'll
area.
get this going.
Put it here.
Perfect.
Yep. Put this in the middle.
All right. Goodbye, microphone.
Okay.
Yes. So yes, for the people watching, so it is 1 minute on the timer.
Yep. Hands off.
Oh yeah, you pour when it
Okay. I
Yep.
guess. Okay.
When we go 3, 2, 1.
And you pick up one monkey and,
Yeah.
and all that business.
All that fun stuff.
Alrighty. Ready?
Yeah. Okay. So hang on. Let's.
See what this looks like.
Are you ready?
Okay. Oh yeah. Here I'm gonna.
We'll
back it up
adjust.
a
We'll
bit.
adjust.
Okay.
All right.
So you can see the monkey.
Yeah. I'll scroll down as well when we.
3,
Hang on.
Oh my god, I'm so nervous.
All right.
2,
Hang on. 3. Oh yeah. Okay. You do it. You do it. You do it.
3, 2, 1, go. Hands off,
It's fine.
girly.
Wait, should I start again?
You can go down.
One more time.
Okay. Wait. Hang on. Let me reset.
Wait,
Okay,
let me
okay.
restart.
Okay. Wait. Hang on.
forgot
Hang
I
on.
can't.
Resetting the music.
3.
Wait. Resetting the music. Okay.
2,
Yeah. When we say go, touch the barrel. Yeah. Okay.
1, go. There you go.
Okay.
She doesn't get the suspenseful music.
It's playing actually, but we didn't do the reset thing, so like the audience can hear it.
See, maybe that's better because I feel like
Yeah.
it stresses me out.
All right, so yes, we got a pretty good pour. I'm seeing that. We got 3 monkeys. I don't recall, but it's okay. We don't worry about last time. Last time doesn't exist anymore. Okay, that's okay. We lost a guy, but we can get it back. You can get it back. You got lots of time. 30 seconds. There you go. Yep. Yeah, that's the one I'd go for. Yes. There you go. I'm seeing a nice elevated one there. Yeah, you got some. You definitely got the right idea here. I appreciate the strategy. Just got to get in there.
Got it.
15 seconds. You can do this. Yes, that's it.
Like how we're both reacting.
You got this.
Can we get one more?
5 seconds.
5 seconds. Yes, right there.
1.
Time. You know what?
So much better than last
Yeah.
time.
Okay, so you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
5 monkeys. All right, let's look at the. I feel like that was well. I can't remember at all what you got last time, but
We'll see, I guess. I
But-
think it was like 2. I think
let's
they
see.
all fell at the last moment.
so if we go to the monkey
Maybe
standings here,
3 even.
let me see. Where are they here?
Can you go back to your microphone?
Oh yeah.
yes.
So where were you before? You were previously.
I was really
at-
low. I was very low.
Where are you?
Down.
3. Oh, I see myself. I was 3. Right
3
beside.
monkeys. So there you go. Look at
There.
that.
But now I got
You
5.
are moving up in the world.
I'm moving up. Let's go.
Okay, so now
I feel proud.
You should. You know what? You
You are
earned that.
now.
you.
And
So you're now sitting up here with Rated Genius, Where's Jerome, Alexa Grant, Darren from Black Creek Rain, Sophia, Lex Tan, Chloe Tiongson, and Kaylee Sorezzo, and Andrew DeMario, and Karina Bianchini, and Jalen Bradley, and Valentina Sitchko. Look at all those
Great
people.
group.
Yeah.
Great group.
there's a lot of you with 5.
Yep. moving up.
I'm moving up.
All right, so there we go. We'll save that. So let's see. There you are. Oh, actually, I should put the number next to it because I put you on your own line. Because you deserve to have your own spot.
Thanks,
okay?
guys.
There we have
Feels
it.
good. I
Number
feel
5.
better now. Honestly, the three monkeys was eating at me this entire time.
It's
So
better than getting worse than you got last
that's
time.
true.
That's right.
No offense to those that has happened.
It's yeah.
You,
She's a tricky game.
yeah. And you know what? It's
is.
amazing. You
Redeemed yourself.
Yeah.
Stayed
Redeemed.
calm.
stepped up the
I was
ladder.
calm.
It was
It's all
great.
good.
It's
Maybe
fantastic.
I'll get even 6 next time. You know.
Yeah, you know what?
Ooh, can only go
That's
up
right.
from here.
Can only go
Right?
from here.
I feel it.
And
I can feel it.
That concludes this week's edition of the Barrel of Monkeys World Championship. I'm just letting the monkeys go because I know they're making noises. This is a good chat. Would you agree?
It was.
Great chat.
Good chat.
Great chat.
One more time, tell the people down, down, down. Where can they find it? All
Yes.
that business.
All right, my first single, Down, Down, Down. You can stream it on Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube, literally every and any streaming service that you have.
Love.
And you can also watch the music video on YouTube as well. So stream it, listen, watch, do all the things. Yeah.
Where can we
Links.
find you?
Links are down
Oh,
below.
yes.
Oh yeah, on social media. Let people know.
My social media. Okay. It is Samantha Aucoin, my first and last name, right there. Oh yeah, it's right here.
Yep.
Right there. You can find me on Instagram, and that's where all of my music will be featured as well.
Fantastic.
And all the new stuff coming out will be there as well.
There you go.
Amazing.
Links are down below, everybody. And again, right after this, okay, go down there, go to the playlist,
Go down there.
go down there. Go to the whichever music service you use, Spotify, whatever. Click the link, add it to your playlist, get it on there, get it played. Then go on Instagram and maybe make a post with it as your background. Why not? And then also subscribe to her YouTube channel and watch that YouTube video.
You tell him, Scott.
Do it.
You tell him.
Do it now. Okay. It's a really fun video.
Do it.
Do it.
And Regine, where can people find you?
You all can find me on my Instagram and my TikTok at It's Regine Alaina, which is right here. If you are looking for pageant coaching, because it's still pageant season, you can find me on Instagram at pageantcoaching.regina.
Regine coaches winners.
I do, and we'll have one of them on next week.
Yay!
So stay tuned for that announcement. Links are all in the description.
Boom.
Scott, where can people find you?
Right here. We're watching this very video, youtube.com/Scott Dion Brown. That's where you get all the latest and greatest of the gaming. You get my new Minecraft cover. You get my unboxing of my new bow, people. Yeah, I bought a bow and I went.
Oh, I love that for
archery.
you.
You know, I'm getting myself acquainted with the ancient ways.
Amazing.
You know, part
Incredible.
of taking.
He's aging backwards.
Yeah, Benjamin Button.
Exactly.
There you go.
So that video's there. All these lots of videos. Obviously, all the episodes of the Sit Down with Scott Dion Brown and Regine Alaina are on there as well.
Our last
So-
really long interview sit down with Samantha is
Is also there.
It's there,
3-hour
yes.
episode.
The 3 hour.
Was it 3
It
episode?
was like pretty
Almost,
three. Yeah, it was
yeah.
almost 3 hours.
Yeah. So we were a little less. We were a little.
We did better this time.
We were more.
Yeah. I think because the first time we had you on was like the first time that
Exactly.
you
So
were on.
we had to like
We were
get
just
into
catching
it,
up.
you know?
Yeah, exactly. This
Yep.
was more of a catch
Next
up.
episode 5+ hours. Who knows?
You know,
I mean,
you
we'll
never
have the
know.
whole band with us.
Yeah,
You
it'll be a
never
longer
know.
one, that's for sure.
Exactly. So YouTube.com.
snacks.
Scott
Yeah.
Dion Brown. Oh yeah, that's a good idea. Instagram, Scott Dion Brown. X, Scott Dion Brown. I don't post on X so much, but Instagram is probably my second most common. You can follow me there. But YouTube is the best place. Follow the show, The Sit Down with SDB on TikTok. The Sit Down with SDB on Insta. Sit Down Scott on X. The Sit Down with Scott Dion Brown and Regine Alaina on Spotify,
Facebook.
Apple Podcasts, Facebook, anywhere you'd like to find
Apple
it.
Podcasts.
We're there. Apple Podcasts. Boom. We're there. Tune in.
We're everywhere.
And please, if you enjoyed this video here on YouTube, hit like.
Bink.
You can subscribe if you want to see more. And
We'll see you next week.
see you next week. Samantha, it's such a pleasure.
Oh, thank you so much for
Yes.
having me.
Welcome back.
Yeah.
Always a good time.
And congratulations again on the single. It's
Thank
really cool.
you.
Welcome back to the music world.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, and it feels good.
It's very
It feels
good.
very good.
And I will be. I haven't. But it's been conflicting, but I will be coming out to one of your shows sometime.
Yay!
For sure.
Aw, the
So,
best.
yeah.
Thank you.
Find out more on her Instagram.
Yes, more
right.
details.
There you go.
Everybody, thank you for being here. Please stay safe out there. Take care of each other. Be good
Stay
to each other.
hydrated.
Stay
It's hot
Oh, yeah, it's
out.
hot
She
out
is
there.
hot outside
Put some
today.
sunscreen. Reapply.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Don't burn.
Put on a hat.
Scott, put sunscreen on your nose today.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, see, I got burned on my nose because I had it on my whole face. But
Right.
for some reason, after I went in the ocean, I guess just on my nose it came off.
You sweated.
And my
to
entire
what
nose was
happens.
just red like a clown. And then I had to be on stage.
MCing.
I am so sorry.
Yeah.
I was
But-
like, your nose is so red.
Oh no.
But Beautified
You
by
got
Romeo
Rudolphed.
fixed it. Yeah, she fixed me, though. She fixed me good.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah. We'll let you close out the show. You can grab your mug. You can say goodbye to the people, and then you can cheers out to the camera.
Okay.
So we'll say bye. Bye, everybody. We'll see y'all next time, and take it away.
All right. Thank you, everyone.
Toodles.